Whispering shadows. In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, there stood an abandoned cabin. It was whispered that the cabin held a dark history, one that sent shivers down the spines of anyone who dared to speak of it. The trees surrounding the cabin seemed to lean away from it, as if recoiling from its malevolent presence. Local legends spoke of a reclusive woodsman who had lived in the cabin years ago. He was said to have dabbled in forbidden rituals, seeking power beyond human comprehension. One moonlit night, during a thunderstorm, his experiments went horribly awry. The very air round the cabin seemed to tremble as shadows writhed and twisted, merging with the earth and the trees. The cabin itself appeared to scream in agony, its walls contorting as if they were alive. From that night onwards, strange occurrences plagued the forest. Travelers spoke of hearing haunting whispers that seemed to emanate from the very trees. Those who ventured too close to the cabin claimed to see fleeting glimpses of dark figures moving just at the edge of their vision. An unnatural chill settled over the area, even on the hottest of summer days, making the bravest soul shiver with unease. One fateful evening, a group of adventurous friends decided to test their courage and spend the night in the accursed cabin. Armed with flashlights and nervous laughter, they entered the dilapidated structure. The air inside was thick with an otherworldly silence, broken only by the occasional creak of decaying wood. As the night wore on, strange occurrences escalated. The friends heard footsteps that seemed to echo from the walls themselves, and their flashlights flickered ominously. They huddled together, attempting to laugh off their fear, but tension hung heavy in the air. Then, just as the clock struck midnight, the room plunged into darkness. The friends' frantic attempts to switch on their flashlights were met with a deafening silence. It was as if the very essence of fear had snuffed out the lights. Panic swept through them like a cold, clammy hand. Amidst the darkness, a whispered chant began to fill the air. The words were indistinct, yet their malevolence was palpable. The friends huddled together, clutching at each other in terror, as the chant seemed to surround them, encroaching upon their senses. Suddenly, the room was bathed in an eerie, sickly green light. In its glow, the friends saw the walls of the cabin writhe like living flesh, the shadows stretching and elongating into nightmarish shapes, and at the center of the room stood a figure, its features obscured by the shifting shadows. The figure spoke, its voice a chilling mixture of mockery and malice. "You sought the secrets of the dark, and now you shall become one with them." With a deafening shriek, the walls of the cabin collapsed in on themselves, swallowing the friends in a vortex of darkness. Their cries were drowned out by the same whispered chant that had haunted the forest for years. The next morning, all that remained of the cabin was a scorched patch of earth. The forest seemed to breathe a sigh of relief, the malevolent presence finally extinguished. But still, on nights when the wind howled through the trees, faint whispers could be heard, a reminder that some secrets are best left untouched, and that even the darkest shadows can come alive in the right environment.